Hey, guess what? I'm not tired for once. So we're opening up
Yay!
today's stream with Random Game Night 35, starting off with Final Fantasy 13, because why the heck not? And I have with me a co-commentator if he would like to introduce himself.
I'm NewBM Gaming. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Yay, and I forgot my TV's turned up, so I'm gonna turn that down so there's no echo.
Oh my gosh. Only on this stream. Only on this stream.
Only on this stream, alright. Alright then. So, the reason I say I may not be tired today, I slept in so hard today. I woke up like 10:30 in the morning, which, for a point of measure, on a normal school day, I'd be in 4th period by then. Yeah, I like sleeping in.
Oh, I saw.
Also, hopefully, Elsword will return at some point soon.
Yeah, it might return maybe tomorrow or today. You know, I don't think we know.
Well, I
Not
mean,
yet, anyways.
well, in terms of we'll get recording done then, but
Well, knowing my channel, it's going to be on hiatus for a little bit, but I will be posting a few videos about tomorrow on Valentine's, so I can be done with that and get this all.
oh no, guys, we gotta help Fun Man. His cat is on his nipple. Good to see you again, Fun Man. Now, even if I will say that Final Fantasy 13, a lot of the game plays itself, there is one thing I really do like about Final Fantasy 13, and that's its music. I really like the music. Namely, the battle theme, Blended by Light, it's a song I really like.
I like the old Final Fantasy when it did like whenever you win a battle, it's pretty much yeah.
That is still that's been like a common thing throughout most of the Final Fantasy games. If it's in this game for after the battle, it's very faint to tell the similarities because I can't really see the similarities.
Yeah. But other than that, it's got a really nice catch tune for it.
Yeah, maybe at some point I'll be able to add this to the Final Fantasy games I've beaten, because I have not beaten many Final Fantasy games. The only Final Fantasy game I can think of that I actually beat was 4.
Seriously?
Yeah. And I should probably bring up a guide for this, because there's a lot of missable stuff in Final Fantasy 13. So I don't want to miss any of it. Heaven forbid that happen.
Okay.
So this is chapter 3. Okay, right here. Somewhere. There it is. Alright. So what does my data log look like? So the next enemy that I'll have the last chance for is the white.
Hold on a sec.
And he seems to be doing something. Now, where's that white? Is it an Annihilator? Nope. It's probably a winged one. Yep, white. And we've gotten everything for it. And I think we have everything for the gas as well, which is the other one that's missable. Okay. Just had to make sure of that. Cool. So, let's move forward with the walkthrough hall simulator.
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're Lassie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post fal'Cie are Cocoon's. 'Coon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
Mm.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The Fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Here's enemies.
Place your hands behind your heads. You fall off the birds train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Stop her! Freeze!
And that's how you assassinate an enemy and be badass while doing it. I don't need to see the tutorial. Alright. Back to having this game play itself. Seriously, because most of the strategy in this game is switching your paradigm, or however the hell you pronounce it. I say that phrase a lot more than I should. The phrase, or however the hell you pronounce it. But switching diagrams the main strategy in the game.
Guy's a psychom, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciComm's an anti-pulse task force. Haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier who's got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
Hey, wait! What's a man to do?
Well, back to walking through hallways. But our daily has been updated, so what... Oh, events. Chapter 3. Vision share.
Ice caves, ice caves everywhere.
Oh, you're talking about the game that I'm playing? Because we're basically... Yeah, I think this area is supposed to be like a river, but it's frozen over. For reasons unknown. And this guy doesn't see me, so I'm gonna murder him. He didn't need his life anyways. Though that is a lot of... yeah, that's a lot of enemies, though, that I've got to deal with. What's the next... Okay, SciComm enemies are the next thing that's getting missable. And then he says nothing else. Thanks, buddy. Knew I could rely on you for kill cam. Alright, there should be a base. Yep, right here, treasure chest. Or treasure orb. Take your pick. Crystarium, because this is how we more or less level up in this game. I'm gonna focus on Commando for lightning. Sweet deal. Alright. As for Snow, I think I was focusing on Commando for him. But actually it isn't. Yep. Commando is already fully developed, so Ravager it is. Increase HP. Increase magic. Is that everything for Ravager? Yep. And all there is an ability for Sentinel. And all of Snow's abilities are maxed out now, at least for the time being. Vanille, what did I have? I think I was working on your Ravager skill tree. Saj, you have... Oh, you have only Ravager. Magic. And that's all you got. And Hope. You have... What do I want to put your points into, Hope? I guess for now, Ravager. HP. And that's it. It's not like it's gonna matter, because I can't even switch over to Saj and Hope for the time being. Right now I'm stuck having to use Lightning, Snow, and Vanille. So back to walking through hallways. Always what I do on a Sunday afternoon. Walk through a hallway of crystallized water. Video games, am I right? And dang it, they saw me. No preemptive strike. Okay. And as tempting as it is to constantly cast Libra on these enemies to get their data out of the way, not really worth it. Because they take up TP. Technical points, if you really care. It's not toilet paper. But basically takes that up, and it causes you problems. Because technical points aren't always the easiest thing to get back. And, oh great, Vanilla's now unconscious. But this, oh never mind, we have 2 left, but Lightning and Snow together should be enough to, or maybe not. Uh-oh, we might be in a bit of trouble. Oh, never mind, he's staggered, we're gonna be fine. Okay. So there's a side area over here. This would be the more logical place to go, because there's probably treasure. Sure enough there is, but it's being blocked by enemies that saw us again. God dang it. It's always nice to get preemptive strikes in this game, because when you do, you'll be able to stagger them pretty much immediately. And staggering enemies is how you can do a lot of damage. But it's not the case, but we can still stagger them the normal way. Alright. 2 more. Pretty sure 2 more. Now 1 more. And now this guy will be destroyed. Okay, moving on. What is in this treasure chest? Silver bangle. That is pretty good. What does the silver bangle do? Silver bangle. HP plus 100. So it is an upgrade to the iron bangle. I'm gonna give that to Snow, because Snow is the tank of this party. Right now, Lightning's more or less the physical attacker, Snow's the tank, and Vanille's the medic. And Saj and Hope are just there. They aren't going to be able to do much for a little while longer. No, I don't want to create new save data. I've got a save data right here. Moving back to the path, where we will walk through all of the halls.
Messed up ways to meet. I might as well make introductions. I'm Snow Villiers.
That's not right. My kids have to get dragged into this.
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-foul C. That was our first mistake. Should have left it to the sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the sanctum's foul C.
Oh, god damn it.
Water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
but you still helped us do it.
Is he leaving the call?
Why is that? Gotta be
Oh yeah, he is.
There might have been. Not so
Okay, you
sure.
know what? That's understandable. His mom's bitching at him, so you deal with that. It's fine. And then there was one again, except he's still in the call when he should be. Oh, there he goes. Alright, well, maybe during the break I'll find somebody else to join us for COCOM. Hey, guess what? More enemies. And they saw me. God dang it. I didn't want them to see me. Good thing they're not that difficult. Because, yeah, you do fight these earlier in the game. And now that we have magical powers. They're even easier. As we can see. Alright. What's in this thing? Open. Phoenix Down. I like me some Phoenix Downs.
I'll take care of this.
Gee, there's a Trish just over here, isn't there? There is, of course. And based on the guy, this should be Gil. 50 Gil, yeah. Alright. Now let's kill these things. Right now I'm reading ahead in the guide that I have to see what to expect. Because that's what I do. I study video games. I have a master's degree in video gameology. And nobody can call bullshit on it because nobody's got any damn proof.
Is that wreckage?
So there should be one more battle up ahead, and that treasure should be an accessory. And then shortly after that's going to be the boss. Good thing those enemies didn't stand a chance, and that's the last chance for those guys, but I already had them fully scanned, so it wasn't a big deal. Fighting enemies normally, you'll get a lot of the stuff you need. All the scanning you need to get done. Magician's Mark, based on the guide I have. No, not Daylog. The guide recommends putting that on Vanille. So let's go ahead. What does that even do? Magic plus 20? Yeah, I can see why I should put it on Vanille. And then this way should lead us to where the boss is. Actually, before I move too far in, let's spend some points. So let's work through Commando. Snow, your abilities are still maxed out, aren't they? Yup. Vanille. Start putting some points in the medic. Alright, is there anything... No, there's nothing too detrimental I'm missing. We've got Cure, which is the main thing that we need. And we seem to have that by default. Save point, which is good, because the boss is right up ahead. And I'm gonna need to make sure I have all the data for it that I need, which means I'm probably going to be casting Libra a number of times.
I wonder what else is down here.
There's the boss, Trigger.
Sarah.
Sarah! Sarah. I'll get you out of there. Thanks.
This is goodbye.
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead. You think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die. I'll protect Sarah. And Cocoon.
Does she look protected to you?
I can save her!
What can you possibly do?
Whatever it takes!
Ooh, me. You two are hopeless. You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does.
And then trouble comes.
Whoa, whoa. No, no! No, 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 not now!
We got troubles.
Stand back!
Oh, Melichi, you joined in on a weird game. I know how this works. Okay. So actually, what am I doing? So we gotta scan this thing. So, techniques, Libra. Use it again. And that should be all the scans. Yep. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, cool.
I can't stop now.
Glad I knew how to use Libra before the battle, am I right? Let's try that again. Yeah, if I remembered how to use Libra before the battle, we would have been fine, most likely. Too bad I'm not a smart person. Blah, blah, blah. We've seen this cutscene already. How many playthroughs have you done? I have not done a complete playthrough. I started one, and this is the second one, if you will. auto battle that. So while it's charging, we can start using a few Libras. Switch over to aggression. Now that it's staggered. Is it? Yep, it's got all of its abilities. Okay,
I can't stop now.
you're on chapter 11. Good for you. And I'm assuming you haven't seen my streams before, so just as a heads up, it's called Random Game Night for a reason. And I'll leave it at that. You'll find out in due time whenever we beat this boss, or after this attempt, because I'm gonna make this the last attempt. Need help? I've done this, oh, God knows how long before, but I have a guide with me for this game. So I have a general idea. Plus, I'm trying to get a full scan, so I gotta fit in 2 Libras at some point. So place up an auto battle, and while that's charging, throw up 2 Libras to get it scanned. Alright, staggered. So once that Libra's done, let's switch to Solidarity. Because Vanille is... Oh, you, by the way... Oh, you never scan it. I do completionist runs, like, down to a science. That's what I try to do. And because of that, that does include putting a full scan on them. So we seem to be fully healed for now, so let's go back to aggression for the time being. So that should hopefully help us to bring down its health a little bit more. Alright, switch over to Relentless Assault again to stagger it once again. Fully scan all the bosses by the time you beat it. That is good to know for the future, but I'm using a Libra as a just-in-case measure. Alright, after this one, we're gonna switch back to the medic. Really, so, oh, duh. Solidarity. Let Vanille do some healing. In fact, let's switch to aggression now. And this should be good enough for us to finish off the boss. And this doesn't look pleasing, but everybody survived, and he's just about dead. Correction, he is dead.
You're leaving?
We want to help Sarah too. But without tools, we could be digging for days. The army's on our trail. So for now, we gotta keep moving. For now.
So I just abandoned her and saved myself?
What about your focus? What happened to banding together and saving the world? Isn't that what you promised? Now you want to forget it all and die right here? Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Lightning! I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
Stay out of trouble.
You too.
Get going.
But
Later.
Okay.
Snow.
Save it for next time, kiddo. You'll get left behind.
But...
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah. Count on it.
I'll get you out of there.
Count on it.
Alright, well, now we have Saj instead of Snow. There. I can go back to that save point, right? Because we're probably going to be switching up the game soon. Yeah, I can go back to this save point. Save. Alright. Let's switch over to the random game generator.